biggest thing is, and since Coach Mack has been here, situational football. When you get them into a third down situation, you've got to excel. When it's in the red zone, you've got to excel. All those situations, 2 minutes before the half, 2 minutes after the half, 4 minutes in the game, whatever the case may be, understanding the situation that you're in and be able to perform at a high level when it's that time. You know, and obviously, 1st and 10, 2nd and 3, whatever, those matter, but then when it comes down to the critical ones, you got to excel.
Robbie on the left.
Getting Morrison back, how big of a lift has that been, not just for defense, but for the entire team? He's one of the few seniors out there.
Yeah, and I think the way that he's done it, you know, the way that he is, you know, approached the offseason, and I think it's been great for some of the young guys to see this is how you take care of your body. This is how you go through the rehab. This is how your mindset is. That's been huge, but just his emotional presence, his leadership ability, you know, those kind of things have been huge for us. Obviously, he makes plays. Obviously, he's a great football player, but you know, his intangibles, if you will, really stand out, and it's fun to be around. It's fun to coach, and you know, he's flying around in practice. He embraces, you know, if you're saying I'm going to practice great, and I'm going to get more reps, he's just flying around all over the practice field trying to make as many plays as possible. So it's been huge to get him out there.
And do you have to kind of monitor the number of plays he plays early, or how's that going to work?
Well, I think you know, Coach Mack and Coach Shannon, I think we did a great job making sure, because if it's up to him, he's playing every single play every single day, and you're not getting him off the field. And so, you know, he knew that, you know, we had a plan for him during preseason to make sure that, you know, everything is good, and he's embraced it, and, you know, it's been a positive experience.
Zach.
Geoff, through spring and fall camp, how have you figured out with Randy, how can he assist you as a co-coordinator as far as, you know, responsibilities? Sure. And, you know,
and I think that done an unbelievable job. You know, and I think that the staff that Coach Mack has put together in the room, you know, there's a great give and take from Coach Callahan, Coach Rump, myself, Randy, you know, of places we've been, things that we've done, and how do you meld them in a cohesive package. And, you know, we have discussions in the room. They're awesome. You know, they're high level, and, you know, we bring up some things that maybe the other person didn't see. And then we get in front of the kids, it's one voice, you know, and it's one, everybody's on the same page, everybody's on the same accord, and it's just been a pleasure working with those guys.
And then reuniting with Chris Rump, what's that been like, just, you know, not only on the field, but off the field as well, because you guys have a history?
Yeah. Great person, great human being, great coach, and, you know, out of practice, he's loud, he gets after it, a lot of energy, a lot of juice, and so I just can't say enough about the guys I get to work with every single day. You know, it's a pleasure. You're going to sit 16 hours in the room with somebody. It's nice if you really like them, you know, and respect what they have to say and what they have to offer. And I think the kids see that, and they recognize that, you know, you can't fake it. You know, if that makes sense. You know, we genuinely like each other, we genuinely care about each other, and it's just fun to come to work every single day.
Cool.
I know for sure when you came here, you knew about Hargraves, but working with him and seeing him on the practice field and everything, is there anything that's kind of jumped out to you or surprised you even about him?
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Vernon is the things that he does that people don't see. He's one of the first ones in the meeting room to watch film. He takes notes, he studies, you know, he does little things extra that people don't see. And he might even be mad that I'm even sharing it, but that's one of the things that the great ones do, you know, is the extra little things that other people don't see or aren't willing to do. He does those things, and he kind of does it on his own. He'll take, you know, Chris Williamson or DeAndre Porter, bring them under his wing to kind of show them, you know, how we do things. And one of my favorite things is we'll be in meetings, he makes Chris Williamson sit next to him. So he's not just, you know, on his island as you people think corners might be. He's wanting to help this young man be, you know, fall in line to the expectations that we have around here. So I think that's, you know, you can't say enough, you know, good things. Athletically, technique-wise, all those things are awesome, but those little details and intangibles, I think, sets him apart.
Can you tell